After 3 periods, 4-24, the Nevada Hot Dice 19. We're back, everyone. Unbelievable job with apologies to Andrea Franklin, Kathy Evangelho, the rest of the Sundogs. Denise Loden turned it up single-handed, increasing the lead. Buddy Atkinson, an incredible job by Denise Loden. Take us through just one of the brilliant plays she showed us.
I'll tell you what, she cuts and dices this team up something fierce. Terrific whip right here. Now she makes a move at the double side step. She's still running. She swoops to the outside, starts to run the outside, cuts back down in. And I'm telling you, this girl had energy going. Straight power strides, power stride, cuts back up, and it's beautiful.
Well, the Florida Sundog women stepped up. Let's see if the men can do the same, Ken.
No matter how this team turns out, every one of the Sundog women can be proud of themselves with no substitution. What a great job coming out of that period with a 5-point lead. On the other hand, the Hot Dice women, Shea Brown ejected after receiving a one-jam unsportsman's penalty. That's why the Dice are shorthanded. And what a job by Bill Barker, totally annihilating half the Hot Dice, just getting out of the jam. Now Barker coming up on Richard Brown. Remember, these two men were traded for one another. Both want to prove it was a smarter trade for their new respective teams. Brown tries to take Barker to the rail, has little or no effect. Now a knee almost above the shoulders. That could have been a penalty. Richard Brown becoming certainly one of the dirtiest players now. Marshall tries to take him down, and with a little help from his teammate Mike Tanner, a new addition. Down goes Richard Brown. 1 point for Bill Barker and the Florida Sundogs.
Little Richard Brown, he's not the only one here in the World Skating League that might be in shock right now. I think these Nevada Hot Dice thought they had a tremendous advantage before the game. Now that many of these Sundogs are injured late here in the game, I think everybody here in the World Skating League is shocked that the Florida Sundogs are still in it, Ken.
25-19 Sundogs. Richard Brown sneaks on the infield, dealing out with Marshall and suddenly breaking free for the Nevada Hot Dice as they come around. This is 35, Christian Salvia. Hawk, I know you'll be keeping an eye for his banded move, and here comes Tom Smith coming up and bringing up the rear of the jam is P.J. Rossi. The Hot Dice with 3 cameras out, Sam March. Oh, both of them go down, a golden opportunity now. Rossi, look at the Hot Dice pinning all the Sundogs up against the rail, and now P.J. Rossi cuts it off, but we may have an injury. We'll have to check with the referee to see how many points he awarded or if he waved it off.
Things are getting tough all around for little Richard Brown as you see the exasperation in his face. But what really hurt Christian Salvia right here is he made a move on the curved part of the track where the bank and design of the track move you out in a strange direction. That's why he injured himself.
That is still one of the best rules in the World Skating League. At any time in an emergency situation, the referee can automatically call off the jam, exactly what Sean Corbett did. No points, no matter what. The safety of all the skaters is paramount here in the World Skating League. Under 4.5 minutes to go. 25-19 Sundogs, and down goes Sam Martin, courtesy of his brother Micah Martin. And something we seldom see along with Micah Martin. Little Richard Brown wearing a Jammer's helmet, but Richard Brown certainly doesn't have the speed to keep up with Micah Martin. You see Micah Martin already closing on Captain America, Bill Barker. Barker just nails him into the boards, and now here comes Richard Brown finally catching up. Martin almost struck by Barker. Barker goes to take out Richard Brown, and that gives Micah Martin the opportunity to go by Barker to put a point on the board for the Dice, and Micah Martin continues to weed through the entire pack of Florida Sundogs, and then smartly cutting off the jam, picking up all 5 possible points.
Little Richard Brown obviously pleased with this jam, unlike the last jam where we saw exasperation. But Micah Martin gets the best of the battle between the Martin brothers. You see him scoring some points. You see Sam trying to go over him, and Micah kind of sends him down. Come on, guys, and, of course, a little personal pleasure he gets to take out Bill Barker, Captain America.
25-24 as we come up on 3 minutes remaining. This one's anybody for the taking. But boy, I tell you, the Florida Sundogs, Hawk, the women are in a world of hurt.
Well, you saw Sam Martin there on that last jam, got a little too cute. They cost his team some points by not following through. Let's see if he can redeem himself here, Ken.
And again, it's brother against brother, Sam and Micah Martin. Keep your eye on these two as they come around, because when they're at it, absolutely anything can happen. Sam goes down but gets to his feet very, very quickly. You know the adrenaline has got to be flowing anytime it's brother against brother.
And Micah Martin is winning the battle of the brothers so far, Ken.
Sam Martin now up and over the railing. A very astute call. Micah Martin on that one. Almost by default. Sam mistiming his block attempt. And now here comes Martin closing on the pass. This is P.J. Rogers, 34, back to block for the hot dice. And Micah Martin goes at it with Bill Bunker. And Bunker caught napping. Mark Webber absolutely upended him. At 2 points for Micah Martin in the Nevada hot dice.
These last two jams have been the Micah Martin show. We saw him last jam score 5 points, I believe. Well, this one, with the help of a little Mark Webber, RollerJam Bones, adds another 2. The crowd loves it. With the hot dice up 26-25, and we'll be back. Well, if you were a Florida Sundogs fan hoping the dreams come true, the Nevada hot dice just might have woke you up.
Certainly Mark Webber and the hot dice not lacking for confidence. 2 minutes remaining in this one, 26-25 hot dice. Every point extremely big right now. And now springing free, this is Tom Smith for the Sundogs, being pursued by Vinny Momondo. We haven't called Momondo's name much. He's pretty fresh. Tom Smith has been doing a great job and on the track almost the entire period. And there you see the more fresher Momondo puts down Tom Smith.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ken, you saw that attitude on behalf of Mark Webber. Little Richard Brown was gone for a while. A lot of big attitude with the hot dice. You wonder if there's room for all these guys here with Little Richard Brown back.
And now Richard Brown trying to have Momondo. Back is Tom Smith, and now down goes Micah Martin. I didn't even see what happened. Richard Brown falls over him. And suddenly the referees call off the jam. We'll have to wait for the scoring here. 1 point given to the Nevada hot dice.
Vinny Momondo, you see him right here as Richard Brown does some good blocking. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't spectacular. He just extended the lead.
Now remember, any jam once it started in the final period according to WSL rules goes for the full 60 seconds unless called off by a jammer. So don't